Greetings, class. My name is Karel Scheffel, Gunnothorpia Sharp, but today, may call me Professor Marcus Edler. And welcome to Cultist Leadership 201. Now, you'll notice immediately that we're not starting a new game. No. We're starting from the previous one because, as you know, we have quite the burgeoning little cult. Minus the three that died of various reasons. In the beginning, it was a little rough, but we have a decent following now, and they have their own little faction over here if we come over to the Demon Cult. And you'll see that there's 13 members of the remaining human empire, while we have 7 cultists in our demonic cult. We also have a couple vagrants that are currently already stocked up in our prisons. And then there appears to be some undead rolling around. But today we're going to see if we can't ensure that all remaining sapients in this land of, I believe it's called Hakati, can be persuaded to either join us in our culty ways, or simply just have them not in Hakati anymore. But the first step to that is, of course, increasing our recruitment efforts. So over here, of course, we have Failure. And if we reveal his info, and we check his mood, we can check here what the success rate would be for his brainwashing, which, as we know, is 33%. Now, if we were to, say, attempt some means of torture, this will give us the chance of giving him a negative trait that may increase the chances of successfully something happened over here. I don't know what though. Anyway, he may gain a trait that will inherently increase his chances of him being recruited. If we come down here, the fact that he was tortured has also reduced his mood and brought down the success rate, or rather increased the success rate, to 60%. So we will now attempt the brainwashing to see if we can convince Failure to join the winning team. We also, of course, in our other prison have Ian. But for the moment, we're waiting for the recharge on the brainwashing, which for him is also currently 33%, and as we can see over here, Failure was, in fact, convinced to join. And so with that, we will take advantage of the fact that he is a cultist to convince him to join. You know what? We'll have him join the human empire. This way, we'll have an agent working in the human empire, and hopefully we'll become able to convince people to join us from within. Now we come back to Ian, who is still at 33% success rate on the brainwashing. So we're going to take a look at his info as well. And we can see offhand that his mood is significantly higher than Failure's was. Largely due to having a very high energy, which is causing causing both of these effects right here. And he has lots of food at home, which doesn't really help him in this particular situation, I think, but it matters little. So for Ian, we will also attempt to torture, in the hopes of having him develop perhaps the evil trait, which is, as one can guess, the best trait to have for trying to convince someone to become a cultist. And if there was a Necronomicon around, one moment, allow us to give Helion some healing, so that we don't have him dying on us. Hopefully. Good work, Helion. Good work. let's see if we can't do something to help out our friend Helion here. Ah, darn it. Well, that's not doing what I wanted it to at all. Ooh, 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 oh. Oh, there wasn't any fish in there. Anyway, where's Helion? Helion's over here. Gotcha. Alright, fair enough. And as you can see, this is one of our little villages over here. You can tell that it's controlled by one of the cultists because of all the dark colors. As opposed to, say, a human village like this, which has the much lighter gray colors for the stone. And of course the elven village with its light woods with the darker wood walls. I believe all those are basically just trees. Now if we take a look at Ian now, you can see that he's gained the alcoholic trait. So, not actually something that helps with us trying to convince him to join us, but we will attempt a brainwashing anyway, as the act of trying to brainwash him may reduce his mood as well. And if not, we can always make another attempt later. Ooh, I see here that there's a ent, it appears to be. Interesting to see how their appearance changed. I do like the new appearance. I like the magic-y effect you get for like the pseudo eyes and such. It's very nice. If only I could snatch you. If only I had a kennel, so I could snatch you and bring you there. But things are what they are. Well, it appears that Ian was convinced to join, so we'll also have. Oh, he was banned from Aridi, so we will have to have him join Harsonen. But with that, our number of cultists has increased, and there are no longer any vagrants that are alive, at least. So now Harsonen has 8 people. Wait, 8 people. That doesn't sound right. Did we have 7 when we started? Oh, right, no, because Phalar we sent over to Aridi. That's what it is. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. And then Aridi has 13 people, including, of course, Phalar. Now, what would likely be the great masterstroke that would assure our victory is if we were to get Phalar to become the new faction leader, because at that point, he could force demonic worship as one of the ideologies, as listed here, for the human empire of Aridi, and that would force everyone to either turn or to leave. And if, of course, they left, that would just fragment them even further and would also benefit us. I also remember that we have a lot of vampires around for some reason. It's quite the mystery, but vampires may also be of help to us. What happened over here? Oh, Yadin died of starvation. Fortunate. Faye has knocked out Franklin. Ah, judging. Okay. Uh-oh. It appears that Franklin has been sentenced to death by Faye and is now going to be buried. I don't know what they did to deserve that. So, let's see. Well, we don't have any information on his criminal nature anymore, so let's try and look up the log and see if we can figure that out. Perhaps for drinking Paladin's blood, perhaps that was why? Very difficult to tell, though. Oh well. That's one fewer people to have to deal with. Grab the energy from this monster spawner. Speaking of which, I already upgrade the portal to its maximum. Ah, I see. All that's left is the Awaken Ruinarch step, so not much else to do. We could do that upgrade if we really wanted to, but given that our goal is to eliminate any non-aligned villagers, there is very little point. Oh. Fail or criminal? Was I not paying attention? Say it. I don't know why they did that. Well, I'll heal you up just in case. And I have a lot of things I can inflict people with, but I'm a bit worried about Phalor. I hope that they don't try to execute him for any reason. It'd be very unfortunate considering that I sent him there. Of course, over here we can see that Buffy keeps getting upset for some reason. Just keeps getting mad at people. It's very confusing. It appears that Phalor is joined Hersonen. I assume that he was sentenced to being kicked out. So in the end, there wasn't really much to do. We'll just have to work with what we got. Faye is apparently going to go flirt with Buffy. Yep, unfaithful. That makes sense. That makes sense. Relations. Doesn't appear that Faye has a husband or anything. Oh, Buffy is now attacking a bed. We're also going to grab this, because that is evidence. And we'll also grab this. Because then, we can inform Faye, and she'll be less approving towards Buffy, though she will continue her efforts to try and seduce her. Then up here, we have Alephenia, who's in the tavern. Just hanging around, apparently. Posey appears to have assumed that Luthien is a vampire, is now attacking them because of that. Interesting. And Posey has now murdered Luthien. Now I am curious to see if we have any schemes. Good scheme to have Posey overthrow the leader. I don't know if there's any particular reason to do so. But experimentation is the best way to determine such things, so we'll use that. And then we can offer to make Posey mighty, which will give us a 60% chance of success. Well, it appears that it failed. Oh well. Posey has now assumed that Buffy is a vampire. Posey seems to be very accusatory for some reason. Very interesting. And Faye. Posey has now attacked Faye. Alephenia has now knocked out Jamie and is drinking his blood over here. Quite the delicious meal, I must say. And Faye has now murdered Posey. Faye has now flirted with Buffy, but was rebuffed. Which is information that I feel Light would love to know. A lot of gossip-worthy things happening around here. Very nice. Also, this stream may end up being very short if all these people are so intent on killing each other instead of letting me do the work. Which, I suppose just goes to show how effective last stream was, but... Where's Light? Of light anywhere here that I can click to them from. Ah. Ah, okay, that's why I couldn't find you. You're in bed. There we go. Very good, very good. Then we'll send this information as well. Light is going to share a rumor with Buffy regarding Faye, because now I suspect that there is a, yeah, doesn't really like Faye. Very amusing. But now what we can also do is we can go to Faye, let her know about the rumor, which will then make Faye angry at Light. Now she's going to put a trap on a healing potion because of it. And so we weave a very delicate balance in the hopes of spreading as much pain and suffering as possible. Because the more pain and suffering there is amongst those who aren't in the cult, the more appealing the cult that doesn't have such pain and suffering becomes. Very simple but effective method. Especially since any attempts to also reduce people's mood also gives us the opportunity to potentially recruit them. And Faye has trapped a healing potion. If Light were to catch wind of this, it would be very upsetting, I suspect. Rondion was caught off guard by Daedalus turning to stone, because trolls turn into stone in the sunlight in this world. Now, where is Light? Light. There's Light. Light, I thought you should know that, Faye booby-trapped a potion in an attempt to murder you. It looks like Belagon is gonna drop a body in the cult temple, which, if we follow the line, is over here. Now, the cult temple is one of the most important buildings that a cult can have once they are able to construct their own villages, because if they bring bodies to the cult temple, they may be able to perform rituals to construct bone golems, which are very powerful constructs that serve as security for their village. The heck happened over here? Tess, are you alright? I guess she's fine. Why is Tessa not in Hersonin? You know, let's send her to a reading. Yes, that should be good. Let's also reset our actions. We will very quickly do a reset by zapping her. And now she's going to daydream instead. And hopefully she will go to acquire food soon, because it appears that she's starving. Then we have Ian over here. You're fighting somewhere. Here? Ah! Belagon is fighting the skeletons. No, I don't. No, not Deroyal. I want Belagon. Yes. I'll pull up your info screen. Just to make sure that... Alright, we'll just heal you up. There we go. Fortunately, Belgon's use of fire magic has proven very effective against the undead, and so this graveyard has been very quickly cleared out. Now I'm going to take a look at Horphanon, also unfortunately in a good mood. As you can see, Arini is actually down to 10 people, one of which is Indessa, of course. Fortunately, she has 2 enemies, but she may be able to convince Buffy. I'm going to ask her to do that for us. And of course, as this happens, we will attempt to make sure... Oh, I'm going to just grab this people so I can use this against them later. Oh. And there we go. Unfortunately, we were not able to... Ooh, that's not good. We were not able to convince Buffy, which is very unfortunate. So we'll just capture her in a snare for now, to delay any repercussions that Indessa's actions may have on her. And we'll collect those Chaos Orbs, because presumably one of my cultists performed a ritual over there. And there's also a ritual being performed here, so I'll grab it. Well, Faye and Spencer are apparently scared, probably because there's a bunch of wolves in the area, like the one that is currently assaulting Faye. It appears that her chances of escaping are not particularly high at this point. It appears that Olga has left Aridi. Now, of course, this works very much to my benefit. Let's just grab 3 imps and put them here, just right around her. Because now that she's not a part of any faction, no one will worry if she's taken away. Buffy has assumed that Light is a vampire. So now Buffy and Light are in a fight for their lives. But it appears that Light has won this combat. Very, very odd. Faye has committed a vampire crime. We're just gonna keep stacking those vampire crimes so we can use those for future. And in the meantime, Spencer is now being chased by a wolf, but the wolf appears to have lost interest. And Faye is going to go flirt with Spencer, who is currently vampiring. Spencer has reported Buffy's act. I feel like we can afford to go just let them know about that. Ah, I see. Aha! There you go. Buffy is now angry and betrayed at Spencer. And so she's going to go share a rumor with Ian to try and sway public opinion against her own brother. Although she is going to run into my imps in a moment. But she didn't try to attack them, which works for me. And while we're at it, let's just tell Buffy about that Faye was flirting with her brother. And as expected, her mood has tanked. We may be able to actually snatch her as well at this point. Let's see. Actually, first, let's take a look. Brainwashing success rate is 71, so yeah, I think we will make that attempt here. Especially since we do have another 3 imps to throw into the mix. Go! Nab them. Excellent. For a second I thought the imps were getting involved with wolves, but it appears that they're going after the chickens, which is entirely fine by me. And as we can see here, my cultists are not only building up their own little village, but they do seem to be they have a decent economy going on here. Up and Dees is attacking a wolf. Interesting. But as you can see, the cultists, despite their situation, are not... Let's see, how do I phrase this? They seem to be living relatively normal lives. And Finwell's apparently gonna feast on the blood of a chicken. Oh, Belagon died. Died of starvation, that's sad. All these vampire crimes are individual. We don't have any stacking charges that we use against them. At least yet. Oops. You get access to the scroll bar. Okay, so we don't currently have a leader. Oddly enough, don't appear to have any successors either, which is odd. We also apparently have 3 towns, even though we only have 2 settlement rulers, so I'm guessing that you were the 3rd one. As unfortunate. Anyway, now that we have Olga and Buffy in our midst, this one is at 60%, so we'll just get that underway. And you're also at 60, so we'll get you underway. And let's hope that we can get something out of this. Alright, neither could be brainwashed, but that's fine. We'll just return later once we have new charges for brainwashing, and we'll make another attempt. Sure. What to do about Daedalus? I don't remember if that's something that we need to take care of. It says that there's... Let's see, it says that there's 8 that we need to take care of. There's 8 here, but one of them is Daedalus, so it appears that Daedalus is not a required... We don't need to get rid of Daedalus to complete our mission. Of course, Daedalus also I don't believe can be converted. So. There are other things that we can just do instead. And by that I mean we will attempt to eliminate the one that is in our way. Oh, Jamie has now assaulted Light and has restrained them. Perhaps we'll be able to see another delightful execution. How's Daedalus doing? How are you, old bean? Get rid of this. Oh, you're at 225 health. My word. It feels like even the slightest bolt of lightning could be your demise at that point. No, like this one. Very sad indeed. Now where was I? Light has now been kicked out and is burning at the stake. Jamie, did you just... Okay, no, you didn't. Thought for a second that Jamie had eaten that meat. But they did not. Alright, now let's try this again with the brainwashing, shall we? I hope that we see some success here, because I would love to acquire some new members from my delightful little... Olga was successfully brainwashed. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see, can we send you... Yeah, we'll send you to Aridi. There we go. And we'll see if we can just try and preach someone. Let's go try and preach the Fae. Yes. Buffy has also been successfully converted. So with that, our numbers grow more and more. Fortunately, we're down 5 now instead of... whatever. Apparently, we have a new faction leader because of what happened. Now Aridi has only 5 people. Why is that? Ah, they're exclusive to humans, so they kicked out all the elves. Very sad, very sad. No, this time I'm gonna just leave the elves out on their own and see what happens with them while we focus on the humans. Where are the humans? There's one sleeping over there. Ah, we have more humans here. And then, of course, with them now in this faction are members of our cult. Well, hold on, Buffy, let's get you healed up, because I just noticed that you're not at full health. Buffy, I'm gonna ask that you preach to... Is there anyone that still likes you? I guess there's technically Jamie. So let's go talk to Jamie. Let's convince... well, that could have gone better. Jamie, what crimes are you wanted for? Right, I did? Yeah, okay, 2 assaults, a vampire, and a trespassing. I suspect that I may have just sent Buffy to her death. Although that might have happened anyway, given that she would have run into Jamie sooner or later. Oh well. Right, Faye's gonna go flirt with Indessa. Spencer's just not having a good time. Constantly getting chased by wolves every time he tries to go do his job. Poor man, poor man. Now, of course, Faye coming to the cultist town to do this is also very helpful for me, because that ensures that everyone around will not take issue with Olga attempting to convert her. It feels like Olga got sad for some reason. Look at the log. Oh, she's worried about Faye. Oh, now preaching. It did not work out. Not work out. And Olga has now been accused of demonic worship. Unfortunate. Buffy has now been kicked out I suppose there's not much else to do but have her now. And we'll apply a little zap to her as well, just to reset her action so that she'll go to a proper town, hopefully. Then, where do we put Olga? Where is little Olga? I know how to find out. Oh, Elena Finia, why are you not in faction? Join hers, girl. And Olga, let's see, is there you to preach? Guess we could try preach to Faye again. And hope that something comes out of it. If not, we can just have her join the cultist town as well. Because we do have other methods of dealing with these non-cult humans. Especially since only 3 of them that aren't cultists. That's... Fortunately, there's not much going on because, in all honesty, things are going extremely in our favor, and if I really wanted to, I could very quickly eliminate them if I wished to. Spencer did not believe that Olga is in fact a cultist. Which definitely works to our advantage then. Thankfully she's not hungry, not starving, so that sometimes happens when you try to command your cultists, which is they end up ignoring their needs for food and such, which, you know, does make sense that would become the problem if you're commanding them too often and not letting them actually live their daily lives that involve such things as eating and sleeping. But at any rate, Olga will soon make another attempt to convert Faye, and if it is successful, we won't have to kill her in the future, which would be nice. It does not appear to have worked. And Faye's gonna go flirt with Endesa again. Olga's going off into the wilderness for some reason. I don't know why. Bit odd. Where was that other town that's inhabited? Over here? Yeah. I think at this point our friend Jamie, the only one who actually lives in this of Elendro. And then the other, well, yeah, Olga doesn't have any housing right now, so yeah, so Faye and Spencer both live in the other town, so Jamie's by themselves. Now, does Hersonen have a leader? Ah, Phalor. Excellent. Well, Phalor, I got just the thing for you to do. Wait. No. There we go. I have a scheme I would like to enact. Oh, there's an elf kingdom. Oh, well. In that case, we're definitely going to do this. Alright, we have now declared war against the humans that remain. And because of that, I'm going to quickly go to Aridi. I'm going to tell Olga to join hers. Now our radius down to 3. Some combat happening. Indessa's fighting off some wolves. Good work. And Spencer believes that Faye has attacked Spencer on the accusation of him being a vampire, and of course Spencer is accusing Faye of assault because she assaulted him for being a vampire. Keep you nice and strong. Always important. If you want to, Faye has now murdered Spencer. Jamie, there's something I think you should know. You know, whenever you wake up. I'm just gonna tell you all of this. If I'm honest, I might as well just tell you all of this. There we go. Perfect. Now Jamie knows many things. Perhaps too many things. Honest. See what his mood is like. Oh. Mood actually isn't that bad considering all the information he was given just now. On the other hand, the only person he has positive relations with is Horphanon. Oh. Well, I need to heal up Olga if she's gonna be in a fight with Jamie. There we go. Yep. Looks like she may end up winning this one now. But if not, I'll just heal her again just to be sure now. And for it. Pay for it. There we go. Alright. So that'll take care of itself, I believe. There we go. Olga has now murdered Jamie. Oh, and Spencer, of course, is already dead, so Faye is the only one left. So hopefully the cultists will get together and be sure to send something out for them. All it requires is one more strike. Oh. Here's that these skeletons are just automatically spawning. I didn't put a monster spawn. The Revenant Duraciel and other ghosts have started haunting the empty Elandro. Interesting. Very interesting. Revenant, you say? Hank. Fascinating. Only had a, what is it called? Oh, undead are fighting the wolves now. The ghost is not going to win, though. I'm wondering if I had a kennel, could I capture Revenant? Questions for later. Meantime, we have to do something about this Fae over here. The person, not the creature type. Let's see. Okay, can't do them all. I don't really want to try and eliminate her. Suppose I just have to wait for the cultists to decide to do something. Mount some sort of assault. May or may not happen. Oh, we have another cult temple down here. Very nice, very nice. He has now drank some blood. I'm trying to see if we can collect enough information on Faye to get her to leave her faction. Because if I go to scheme, well, I gotta wait until, I suppose. So, I wonder if that we can speed up that cooldown somehow. Where's the spire? Affliction. Spells don't really look like it. Oh well. Maybe if we release powers and we can find another one of the meddlers, that might do it. biolab. That'd be pretty fun, but blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Come on, give me something. Give me something to work with here. Come on. Don't need another prison. I already have 2. That's more than enough. Give me like a kennel. Thing never gives you what you want when you want it. Like it knows what I want, and then decides, you know what, we're gonna make you take a while to get there. You might eventually get it, but it will take a long time. I don't need another watcher. I already have 4. At this point, it would be entirely unnecessary. Mana pit's nice, but not what I want. On then. Aha! Kennel. Excellent. So just to verify, yeah, there's only 3 enemy villages left. Would appreciate if cultists would start doing something. Looks like people are mostly just going home for now. Yes, let's go spread rumors about it. For no particular reason. Just because I like it. Now Lavinia is about to perform a ritual in my name, yes. The Edler is pleased. Look. Just. For the rest of my cultists, by the way. I feel like I don't see. Okay, I forgot. Ian's in the tower. Baylor is passing right through that ghost town. Alright, well. In the meantime, I have things to kennel, mainly. Alright, now where is Terrestrial? There you are. Let's see, can I snatch you? And lock this so I can 3 imps. Nab you. Go, get him! Yes! Perfect. Ah, geez, the ghosts keep coming and they don't stop coming. Oh god, please. Heal you up. You know what? It's a very important thing, but if you want your cultists to be successful, you always want to, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That was not the direction I was originally aiming at. Oh well. But yeah, if you want to have your cultists succeed, you really need to, oh. Right, ghosts can go through walls. That's also important to remember, but you have to protect them. Cowards! Someone fight them! Ugh. No! Stop it. Oh. So that weak, huh? Alright. Well, at least we got rid of that. long as that gets resolved. Oh, so can I just steal from these graveyards? These. I will seize these objects and go plant them in temples. So. Yes. Perfect. You shall steal poetry scribe next, and we shall place it in the temple. Yes. Build. I wish to see bone golems before this ends. Ah, and there's Durastiel. Excellent. Now, if we wish to, we could also drain his spirit, but other use. Now, soon we'll be able to build revenants. Very nice, very. We have 9 out of 15 that we could have, so as we get revenants, I could start putting them here as defense. Not that we have at any point needed defense. We've been a little too subtle to have any retaliation, and we're not anywhere near enough to people to be discovered. So defense is mostly just cause, really. Not really any need for it. I do appreciate that we took over this elven town and then attached the temple. There wasn't really much of a need to build anything else on top of it. Get rid of this. There we go. Faye's still kicking, huh? No, that war isn't really going the way I would have liked. By which I mean, nothing's happened. Feel Cindy's info. Friendly with Hersonen, but still hostile with the demons, which is eh. However, what that does also mean is that we don't really have a way of, or rather, attacking them doesn't seem particularly likely. So we'll need to probably try and send one of our elves to join them and try and take them over from the side. In which case, the natural step to take. They're fighting. Ah, Orphanite's being attacked by a wolf. That makes sense. Is look at relations. Let's see. You don't really have any good relations with anyone, do you? Why you, Orphanite? Hellion. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I'll send you to join Lucindy. And you will hopefully join their town, and I can. You know what? I should just tell you to. You can reach the Orphanon. Got something big being built over here. Maybe a tavern? Yep, looks like a very evil tavern. I mean, chaotic tavern. Yes. A god of chaos, not evil. Remember that. Very important. Also, my name's Edler. Rolls have been busy. When have they been eating people? Have I been losing cultists? Oh my god, I have been losing cultists. Oh my god, no! How did I lose so many? No! Alavinia. We lost so many people. Go join Lucindy. Let's see, where's Finwell? And Dessa's in the same. Olga's not, though. You can't join. You could join Aridi. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. How much does it really do with you there? Oh, Herson has now declared war against Lucindy. Alright. That works for me. And now you can see our new modus operandi. Try and send people to go take over other people. We're gonna try and it's not gonna work. We're gonna send Faye to go preach to, or Olga to preach to Faye again. And then we'll also try and get Lucindy from with. Have this. Drop it over here. There we go. Yep, now this cult is just, or rather the cult faction is just Indessa and Finn. That's fine, that's enough. But we also need to be careful. These trolls are annoying. How do I... Ah, there we go. There we go. Now we have a revenant floating around. Welcome, Lucinia. Lucinia looks so cool. Wish I could have all of my minions look like that. Fortunately, Faye could not be may have to make more, take more, straightforward methods. I'm sorry, you what? The hell? How does that work? There, you're now a kleptomaniac. That should help. Here fighting. Don't. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. It appears that the attempt to convert has not gone as we would have liked. Well, that's fine, because she'll just kill Forfanon instead. I can work with that. Now she's blowing off steam, and then soon she'll tell Rondiant about what's been going on. Hopefully. Really don't know about Faye. Probably have you train those. Since our other infiltrator has performed substandardly in terms of conversion. In terms of defending herself, she also actually would have died if I hadn't intervened, but whatever. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Where that clipped him. Oh. Now she's gonna go steal from Faye. Damn, nice. Good work. Wait, what? Okay, what are you doing? Oh, stay in Aridi. I didn't say to leave. Nerve. You break up with her lover. Who's the lover? Ah, let's do this. Yeah. Perfect. Faye is now no longer in the Aridi faction. Means we'll just have you join Hersonin, and now Aridi is no longer a faction. Perfect. Faye is now being attacked by a wolf for some reason as she was leaving the faction. I guess the wolves didn't like that. Very odd. But you know, if the wolves take care of her, I won't complain. I'm gonna go grab this tombstone. Drop this one. Well. 5 cultists, and all women at this point. All of the men died, along with some of the women. A lot of the women, actually. And Dessa's dropping tombs. Very good. Oh, and Alafini, I guess, rejoined the demon cultists, or was she already in that? I don't remember. Rodian's still alive? Really, could do me a favor and preach the Rondian. Because if we can get him to join, then it's just Faye. Assuming that Faye isn't already dead. Faye die? Faye died, didn't she? Yep. So if she does this, we win. Very simple. Rondian, stop moving, please. There we go. Join! Join! There we go. Perfect! Very, very fun. Very efficient. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do... this. And with that, there's no longer Lucindy either, and now it's just the cult. And the cult does have a man, so in theory, in a long-term perspective, we would be able to continue moving on as we are. Now next time I'll probably do another necromancy. I want to see if I can do something with I want to see if I can get an army of revenants. I want to just terrorize the living with revenants if I can. I gotta okay, so that would require me, let's see, let me let time flow while I'm thinking. I can observe people while I'm thinking. So for that, we would need to basically wipe out a village. Specifically by making sure that the last person in the village dies rather than leaves, I think. And basically, once there's an abandoned town, there's a chance of a revenant spawning. Then we snatch the revenant, and then put it in a kennel. And if we could do that multiple times, that'd be even better, because then that increases how many we could have. Which... yeah. Yeah. Gondor and Galethel. Very nice. But yeah, because then if I had enough, I could send them out on snatch parties. I could go send them to go potentially go raiding. It'd be very fun. Just sending out revenants every which way. And yeah, if I wanted to get more than 3 involved in any particular thing, I would need to really bolster that up. I'm very careful of the trolls. The trolls did a lot of damage when I wasn't. That was very unfortunate. But in the end, everything turned out for the best. All our cultists are hanging out, living their lives, devoting their every waking moment to my glory. And in the end, that's all I can really ask of them. We're gonna report Horfenon's crime, even though Horfenon's dead, but whatever. At any rate, this is obviously a very short stream, but I will be calling it here for today, and I hope that you learned something about how to manage your own cults. So, I thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you again soon. I am Marcus Edler, of course, the preeminent professor of the ways of cult leadership, and I hope to see you at the next cult meeting. Farewell for now.